After my ex-husband kicked me out, I used Grandma's old card. The bank panicked, and the CEO called. When my ex-husband threw my suitcase onto the cold sidewalk, he didn't even look at me. "You're useless without me," he said flatly, slamming the door behind him. I stood there with nothing but a cracked phone, a few clothes, and the shame of having trusted the wrong person for 10 years. The house I helped build was no longer mine. The life I sacrificed for was erased in one afternoon. That night, I slept on a bus station bench. By morning, I had exactly $12 to my name. That's when I remembered Grandma's card. It was old, so old that the plastic was faded and the numbers were barely visible. Grandma had given it to me years ago before she passed away. "Only use this when life truly corners you," she'd said. "Promise me you won't waste it." I never asked questions. I assumed it was sentimental, maybe a few savings bonds or a small emergency fund. Standing outside a small bank branch, hungry and desperate, I decided this counted as cornered. I walked in. The teller smiled politely. "How can I help you?" "I'd like to check the balance on this account," I said, sliding the card across. The moment she typed the number, her smile vanished. She froze. Then she stood up so fast her chair fell backward. I need to call my manager," she whispered. Within minutes, the entire counter area was tense. 2 managers were staring at a screen, whispering urgently. Another employee locked the office door. I felt sick. Had I done something illegal? Then one of them approached me carefully. "Ma'am," he said, forcing a calm tone, "may I ask how you're related to the original account holder?" "She was my grandmother." His hands trembled slightly. "I need you to wait here." 10 minutes later, a black car pulled up outside the bank. Not security. A luxury sedan. A man in a tailored suit rushed in, breathless. "I'm the CEO of this bank," he said. "And you are?" I nearly laughed. "I'm unemployed," I replied honestly. He didn't smile. Instead, he bowed his head slightly. "Your grandmother was one of the earliest private investors in this institution. This account has not been touched in over 40 years. He turned the screen toward me. The balance had so many zeros I couldn't read it at first. It wasn't just money. It was power. Grandma hadn't been poor. She'd been quiet. She believed banks should serve people, not control them. The CEO continued. This account holds shares, interest, and trust assets tied to her name. I thought about the tiny apartment she lived in, the simple clothes, the way she reused envelopes. She never wanted attention. She left instructions, the CEO said, lowering his voice. If you ever appeared, we were to make sure you were protected. Protected. I walked out of the bank that day with a secure account, legal advisors, and a quiet sense of justice. 2 months later, my ex-husband called. His voice shook. The house, there's an issue with the mortgage. The bank says the loan was reviewed again. They're demanding immediate repayment. I smiled for the first time in weeks. Oh, I said softly. That's strange. What did you do? He demanded. Nothing, I replied. I just remembered who I come from. I didn't ruin him. I didn't need revenge. I bought a small home near the sea. I funded scholarships in Grandma's name. I opened a shelter for women who had nowhere to go. And every time I swiped that old card, now safely replaced, I remember her words, only use it when life truly corners you.